They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. We are in downtown Atlanta at Bobby Dodd Stadium, home field, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. As we'll see the number one battle team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. EA Sports College Football Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Dogs will kick this deep to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. Explores. He stopped at the 20. Trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Quick throw to the left. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The quarterback making some changes at the line. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He runs out now. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Second down, we're going to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Play fake, looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. And the defense wraps him up.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Grab down the middle. It's York. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Yellow Jackets will try to keep this drive moving. The shotgun running play call. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. And the Yellow Jackets looking to use the up-tempo offense here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Looking to scramble. He wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on third down. Brings up 4th.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but curious why they didn't run it. Third and short, and you'd hope your guys up front can pave the way to pick up the first and keep this drive moving. Very curious what they'll do here on this 4th down.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Grab by the receiver. Finding space at the 20. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looks to the left, pass caught. Solid gain there, moves the ball out to the 32.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It's a quick grab. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Handoff from the shotgun. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Catch made on the left side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch gotta pad your stats.
And completion makes it second and short. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
It's third down for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his man. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Some hard running there through a tackle. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The Yellow Jackets with first and 10 here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And at first down, they go right back to him. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice second and 2.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Just trying to get rid of it. That's just thrown away. I don't think he... Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Finds an open target on the left side. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for a deep completion. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. The receiver makes the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The Dogs line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Brooks. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake on 1st down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quick throw to his receiver. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch is made down the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for a man. He's running out of time here. And that pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made over the middle. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught on the outside. It's York.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Over the middle. It's York. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. And the Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On first and 10, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
On second and inches, they've got three receivers bunched out to the left. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the left side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it on first down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot. To throw it here on second down. He's got it in the open. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Yellow Jackets will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Over the middle, but it's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. A short completion to the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. And that'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Looking right, this one caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this third down. We'll see what happens with the decision on fourth down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
The Bulldogs will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. He's throwing for it on fourth down. Nice grab. It's Bradley. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. On the move now. And he'll just get rid of it. Well, Cook, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Looking to throw yet again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. The pass is caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Gotta like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He finds the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Hit just as he throws the ball. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They couldn't stop him there. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brooks. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Breaking free at the 35.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Game moves it to the 35, first down again. They'll run it here. And He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Look inside the red zone and still running. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. An inside give now from the shotgun. The defense able to stop him at the 2.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Designed quarterback run. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. It shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Ball handed off. He finds some space. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead, they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back. That's on her.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the move now. He'll leave the ball deep down that right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
What an incredible job here by this defense on 3rd down. Now to set up a pivotal 4th down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
The Dogs will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. The pocket breaking down. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the 1st down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's 2nd down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to throw again. The receiver grounds it. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
You know, 1st down would have been nice here, Chris. Now it brings up a 4th down and an interesting decision. Do you go the conventional route, kick the field goal, go up by a couple possessions, or do you get aggressive and go for it? Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Brooks. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking right down the field for a touchdown. It's a nice game. They move the football over to 27. The Yellow Jackets come up to the line in a hurry up.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
They earned the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit.
Hey, it's a nice gain here. They get the first down to stop the clock, but late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
On third down, he drops to throw. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They'd love to produce some points and build this lead, but also work on the clock here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's got a man down the middle. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brooks. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Has first down yardage at the 46. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
They stop them both. This offense is threatening now at the plus 43. The Yellow Jackets will come to the line to crank up the tempo. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense.
Okay, break. Come on, set. On the ready.
Looking for a receiver. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Second down after the incompletion.
Fly trumpet. Fly trumpet.
Looking to chuck it again. The sure hands. It's York. He stopped just short of that first down marker. Inches away from it. Offense in hurry-up mode. On third and short to hand the ball off. Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
The Yellow Jackets starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Ready for this?
Second down play coming up.
Okay, ready?
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Stop after the catch at the 9, but it's first and goal now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. It's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. So it makes them one of the top backs in the country.
And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. Believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. So this game is not over yet. Score just a little bit tighter. How will they play it? How aggressive in the play call? They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. And that should be enough to secure an upset, at least according to the rankings. This team said, we don't feel like underdogs. We're out here to prove a point, and they have made the plays to get the W today.
I think anybody who was around this football team thought they had a shot, even though they were an underdog today, and they certainly lived up to that. Today was kind of that early playoff type of atmosphere, and this performance should put the rest of the top 10 on notice.
Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.